weight loss tips and when to eat your carbohydrates. So there is method in the madness, and when you eat your carbs is going to make a big difference in terms of your blood glucose levels, and to minimize those spikes and to help to stabilize your insulin secretion, there is a better way to do this. So number one, in your meal planning is to eat your fiber first. Your fiber is going to slow down these glucose spikes, and eating your veggies, as an example, as a high fiber food is what you want to do first. Number two is your fat and your protein. So this, again, will help to keep your blood glucose levels stable, and this is going to help with your weight loss. And number three is your carbohydrates. So you save your carbs till after you've had your other macronutrients, and this is something that we often do wrong. So what do they bring you first when you go to a nice meal at a restaurant? They bring you that dreaded bread basket, and this is all the wrong way of doing this, because that's going to spike your blood glucose, and this is what the research shows. So when we take a look at the research in this study showed that diabetics who were on and medicated with metformin to stabilize blood glucose levels were tested. And what they did in the study was the first week they would have their carbohydrates, so this was ciabatta bread and a glass of orange juice, so talk about spiking your blood glucose levels. Number two, they had their protein, so they had some skinless grilled chicken breast. And number three, they had their vegetables in that order. And then they reversed this, so they checked the blood glucose levels, then they reversed that order the next week in the same people. First, they had their vegetables, so they had their lettuce and tomato salad with some Italian dressing and some steamed broccoli with butter, so this was great. And then they had their protein, and then they did their carbohydrates last. And this is what the researchers found, that when the carbohydrates were eaten last, their participants' blood sugar levels were significantly lower, and their insulin levels were substantially lower as well. So there is a better way, especially if you're trying to lose weight, to have your carbs last. For more weight loss tips, check out my video, High Protein Breakfast for Weight Loss. That's really going to help you. I'll see you there.